Guys, Seahawks pick is up and the pick is in at 198. They have not traded. They have not moved. They are staying with their planned pick at 198. Definitely saw some bigger names drop off the board in the last several picks. It's been a while since our last selection, so we definitely saw some bigger names come off, but still really appealing options here. You could improve your depth at receiver again with Bryce Ford Wheaton, a developmental receiver. That'd be fun. You could get a Jared Clark to help really bring together your defensive, interior defensive line. You could probably get a couple of guards. A lot of people like Voorhees. There are some really good value picks to make as well. Somebody like Emil Ekiyor Jr., or you could improve your running back depth with Zach Evans tremendously, I think. So, a lot of appealing options here. I'm open to just about anything. I will say, this is our second to last pick. We've got very limited opportunities to improve this team significantly in any way. Jerrick Reed. Okay, guys, Jerrick Reed is the pick. Just put on the ticker on NFL Network, Jerrick Reed, safety out of New Mexico. This was a guy we had in for a top 30 visit who I looked at the little bit that I could, which was not much. He's actually a really good athlete. And I actually said when I evaluated him right at the end of my draft prospect evaluations, this is a guy who I might be okay spending a 7th round pick on. We spent a 6th round pick on him. For whatever it's worth, the Jordan Howden, the Minnesota safety that we got, is considered, ended up going in like the 5th round, so he was not on the table. So Jerrick Reed the second is the depth safety we're going to pick up here. I'm okay with it. From the little bit that I was able to deduce about him from looking at him, it seemed like a much better athlete than you would expect in the late area of the draft, a much better athlete than you would expect from somebody who played at New Mexico. So there's some upper level, I don't want to say superstar potential, but there's a ceiling there beyond what you would usually expect at this point in the draft. Now, I didn't have him up here on my big board, not at all. But I understand that when you get down to this point in the draft, you do have a couple of guys that you target and you take them, even though it seems like this is the part of the draft where it starts to make sense to reach because value blurs together so close. So, not my favorite thing that we could have done, but he is an intriguing player, and he is a player that I identified right at the end of my player evaluations as being worth probably, I think I said like a 7th round pick. So we get him a little bit earlier than that. So, okay. That's at least going to help on special teams. And we're going to have as good a secondary as it gets pretty much this year, I think. Okay, we got one pick left, but it's not going to come up for a little while. So we're going to have a while to think about this one. Let me know what you guys think down below. Go Hawks.